God put something right there to keep them in check. Are you catching me? So they don't exalt themselves above measure. That they would always need him for the power that he gave them. So in our gift seeking, we must keep that in mind, not to like mom and pop say, don't get too big for your britches. That's what's going on. Don't get too big for your britches. And from that, that's when you learn and you know and you give respect to your adults, to all adults for that matter. And there, God has no respect of persons, so men can be looking down on women. And women can be looking down on men. Women can't take the place of men, but they can do his job. What they say? I can't fill your shoes because my feet are too big. I need a pair to fit my feet. So I'm not trying to walk in anybody's shoes, but that path that the Lord has laid out for me. And we should all consider that in seeking talents and gifts. Because I just want that gift to be better than you. That's all. It don't matter. I want that job better than you because I know I'm better than you. I know better. That's why it don't matter. But if God didn't anoint you or give you that gift for that, if you got to fight for it, you're going to have to fight to keep it. So if God gave you the gift, you ain't got to do no fighting. You got to let everybody else fight to get you. So you have to learn how to just sit back. And like he said, and what Mother just said, and you will call on me in that day, and I will answer. And God will get the glory because we will give it to him. Someone have that scripture, Ephesians 5:14. Where we please. We're going to need a microphone.
Ephesians 5:14-21. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to yourselves.
Okay, hold up right there. Right there.
Okay.
Don't be drunk with wine. This is what he was talking about. Don't be heady, thinking that you know everything and you got everything. However, if God has given you something, you got what you got.
Yes.
And here's what I want to say about that. We have a tendency to want to put certain people down and lift certain people up, depending on their clothes, their hairstyle, the color of their skin, the house they live in, the neighborhood, and all that. But if God has given them something, then we best better let them alone and let God use them. Okay, Danny, okay, all right. I wasn't had something there. But anyhow, here's what come to me. I was thinking about this week. we have a tendency to say, oh, I'll use Sister Anita. Well, I have a tendency to say, oh, well, that was Sister Anita said that. Well, if God said it through Sister Anita, then I think we better listen to it.
Amen.
But we pick and choose who we want to listen to. But the point is, are they from God? Now, I know you can't listen to everybody, and that's the problem with some folks. They want to listen to everybody. And they listen to you and say, what shall I do? And then they ask him, what shall I do? They ask you, what shall I do? Then they're going to ask him, what shall I do? And you got everybody in here telling you what to do, and you don't know what to do. But if God has ordained somebody to be the spokesperson in your life, we need to open our hearts and hear what God has to say. I don't care what they look like or what color they are, or what their status in life is, what their educational status is. We need to listen.
Or age.
And I am very, very fearful of individuals who put certain people down because you think they're not qualified to tell you something. If you put them down because you think they're not qualified to tell you something, you just may get in trouble with God. And if you treat the, there are people I have had. I was saying this to this when I know saying it to myself, but I think I said it to somebody else. But yeah, the problem sometimes we have is we think we already know. So what we do is we try to find somebody that agrees with what we said. And oh well, that's right. And so then we do what they agree, because we agree. It's not somebody that agrees, somebody may totally disagree with you because God sent them to give you the truth. And if God sent them to give you the truth, then you need to listen to the truth and let God take care of the rest of it. And if you fail to do that, you're going to be in trouble. Yes.
If anybody comes to me, it doesn't have to be a minister or an elder or a pastor, because when people not in a pastor or elder or a minister like me and come tell me something, no, I don't listen to them. Am I wrong?
It depends on whether you know they are a praying person or whether they are a meddling person.
I didn't hear that. Yeah.
Meddling. See, some people want to tell you how to run their business, but they're just meddling. But if a person is a praying person, see, you know who in this church is a praying person. And if they're a praying person, and God will give you confirmation about what they said. And it's not necessarily, let me say it like this. If you come to me and ask me a question, and I say, I believe God is saying, because I'm not going to tell you that God said what He's not saying. Because I tell you, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff I don't know. But if I tell you that I believe God is saying so and so and so, and then you go, well, I'll just use Danny since we're up here. And then you go to Danny and say, and Danny said, well, whatever he says, different than what I say. Then what are you going to do?
Go to a third person. Go to a third person.
I would always thought that if you're in leadership.
That's right. Now that's my point. If
You're in leadership, I can accept that, but if you're not.
If he says something different, what you're looking for should be a confirmation, and it will come. If God said it, God will confirm it.
He does.
So you don't have to go around and try to, And if you talk about the person